Hello guys and good afternoon. It is the Amazing Lights team and we are back with another how to assemble video. Today we're going to be showing you guys how to do the star. Each star set is going to come with 15 pieces. Depending on the color combination that you get, there'll be a certain number of one color and another. If you get all one color, they'll all be 15. But if you get the two color option, the color that you get that is darker, there'll be 10 of. And the one that you get lighter of, there'll be 5 of. Today we're going to be doing the pink and green. We have 10 of the pink and 5 of the green. So with the star, the first step, what you're going to want to do is make sure that your pieces are aligned. So in each plastic piece, there's going to be 2 large pieces and 2 small ones. What you got to do is make sure that they're on opposite ends of each other. So make sure that the larger pieces are on the top left and the bottom right, and the smaller pieces are on the bottom left and the top right. So what you're going to do is first get 5 of the pieces of the one that you have more of. So what you're going to do is get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go ahead and move the rest to the side. Alright, so first, make sure that it's aligned again. So the larger ones are in the top left, bottom right, and the smaller ones are in the bottom left and top right. So what you're going to do is pick up 2 of the pieces, get the one in your right hand, and turn it in a 90-degree angle, and connect the top left of this one to the bottom right of this one. So connect that, and then the top right of this one to the top right of this one. And right here is this where you're going to combine all of them. So now get another piece, and combine the bottom left right here, and the bottom right to this piece, and then just continue doing that. So right here where you combine this one, this is where you're gonna combine this other one too. So get the bottom left right there, and the bottom right there, and then your last piece. If I can get it. Combine the bottom left, the bottom right, and then since this is the end of your base, you also need to combine the top left to close it off. So at the end of the first level, the base, this is what your shape should look like from the inside and from the outside. Now what you're going to do is, if you have the 2 colors star, you're going to go to the other color that you have. But if you have a 1 color star, you're going to stick with the same color. So you just need 5 of this color. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In your kit, there'll only be 5 of this one, so you know which one is going to be your second layer. So what you're going to do is, you see how at the end of your base, you have the top right of each one of the pieces sticking out? What you're going to do is pick up one of your pieces for your second layer, and connect the bottom left to that, and then go left. Go left, and then combine the top left and the top right. And then where you end off is we're going to continue off with the next piece. So combine the bottom left, and then go to the left, combine the top left, and then the top right. And then just continue that process. So where you end off is we're going to combine the bottom left, and then the top left, and the top right. So just continue doing that. So since I ended off right here, I'm going to combine the bottom left, the top left, and the top right, and my last piece. Bottom left, top left, and the top right. And now you're gonna go back to the original color that you started off with, and mine is pink. So you're gonna make sure you have 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And again, like all the other layers, make sure it's aligned. The larger ones are on the top left, the bottom right, and the smaller ones on the bottom left and the top right. Now what you're gonna do is get one of them, and you see how they're all combined right here. The second and the first layer, you can do. You can start off anywhere. What you're gonna do is get your piece, combine the bottom left to that section, and then combine the top left to the left, and then the bottom right there. Then what you're gonna do is get another piece, and then move on to the second place where they're combining. So combine the bottom left to that, and then combine the top left of this to this, those 2 right there, and then combine the top right to this other one. And then what you're gonna do is now combine the bottom left. Now you gotta close it off. So after the first one, you on the second one and on, you gotta make sure you're combining all the pieces. Now you're just gonna do the same thing. So move on to this next conjoining place. Combine the bottom left, and now to the left. Now do the top right, and now the bottom right. And just continue that process. So get another piece, combine the bottom left to the joining section. Now the top left, the top right, and then the bottom right. And now your final piece. So this is where they're all joined together. You're gonna combine your bottom left, your top left, and now you got, to finish it off, what you gotta do is fold this in half, combine, do the top right, and then this one will come loose, but what you gotta do to put it together is just combine these 2, and then pull this one and combine those ones. And there you go, that's what your star's gonna look like from this side and from this side. This is a medium-sized star, but with the large, just the pieces will be a little bit larger, but it's the same exact process. Thank you guys.